Hello, everybody. My name is Austin Powers, and this is my top 10 weapons in gaming. Starting off at number 10 is the Hidden Blade from the Assassin's Creed series. Now, a weapon needs to make you feel badass, and this weapon does just that. It's stealthy, it's silent, and it's deadly. The Hidden Blade is by far probably the most lethal blade weapon in any game, which of course Ezio or Altair make possible. That is why it just barely makes my list. Number 9, and I know this isn't one weapon, but all weapons in Borderlands. And the reason I put this on my list is because whenever I think of weapons, I think of Borderlands. Because there's an infinite amount of weapons that can be randomly generated by the game. There are pistols, machine pistols as you just saw, revolvers, shotguns, machine guns, submachine guns, sniper rifles, rocket launchers, and even alien weapons like you see here. And not only that, but there's an infinite number of them. And all of these weapons can have elemental variants, different kinds of scopes, and different types of ammo. The weapons all react differently with enemies in the world, and there's just an incredible number of them. I know, it's not one weapon, and that's why it's not further up on the list, because believe me, if it was one weapon and it could count, then it would be. But it's not. That's why it is in the spot it is. But nevertheless, Borderlands does have the most incredible host of weapons in any game, and that's why it made the list. Number 8, Bulletstorm. The Penetrator. Now, Bulletstorm makes me laugh all the time with its constant sexual innuendos. And clearly, by the name of the Penetrator, you can tell, yeah, it's one of its silly jokes. But, not only is it a silly joke, it is also an extremely lethal and dangerous weapon. It consists of a spinning blade attached to a gun that you then fire. It's like a drill that you fire. But it has many different options in what you do that you can shish kebab multiple enemies. You can pin an enemy to the floor and make them breakdance. Pin him to the ceiling, turn him into a ceiling fan. Or you could push one of these blades into a big enemy's chest and then kick it in further, only to pump out all of the guts in his body. The Penetrator is powerful, dangerous, excruciatingly painful, gory, and sexual, and it is one of my favorite weapons in gaming. Number 7 is the Grappling Hook from the Just Cause series, and yeah, I know what you're saying. It's not a weapon either. But I'd have to disagree, and here is why. I'll let you watch for a moment. Wait for it, boom. That is why the Grappling Hook in Just Cause is a weapon. Now, it can offer many different ways of killing your enemies creatively, it can get you out of sticky situations, and it can help you traverse the gaming world even smoother than you already will with the planes and multiple vehicles that there are. That's why it makes this gaming list, because it is so versatile. Now, number 6 is the lasso in Red Dead Redemption, and I know, this is really pushing it. A lasso, how is that a weapon? Well, here's how. Anytime you've ever felt the urge to, I don't know, lasso a horse and ride off into the sunset with your new pet? No, you don't. You know what you feel an urge to do? Lasso a human and put them on train tracks and wait for the train to come and smush them over. Or do the same, except for put them in a hungry bear, which you then shoot and run away from. Yeah, there's many options when it comes to a lasso and Red Dead Redemption. But there's nothing like riding off into the sunset on your newly caught horse with a flopping body lassoed and tied to the back of that horse's butt. This weapon has many different options in the game. It is satisfying to use, easy to use, and provides with many funny and very satisfying opportunities. That's why it makes the list. Now, number 5 is the drill from BioShock 2. Now, just imagine a big-ass drill in your hands. What do you do with it? This is what you do with it. Freeze an enemy and charge at him and shatter him to pieces. The slight vibrations in your controller and the sounds of the moaning enemies as they shatter into pieces, oh, it is so satisfying. And combining it with the ice powers or electricity, any of the plasmids, just makes it stronger. You know what? I liked this weapon so much that I forgoed any other weapon in the game whatsoever. because I used a perk that gave me extra drill ammo and power and extra plasmid slots, but only allowed me to use the drill. It is so satisfying. I can't explain to you how awesome it feels to shatter your enemies to pieces. Well, at least you can see, but this is one that you really have to try for yourself. Oh, does that feel good? Alright, number 4 is the Hammer of Dawn from the Gears of War series. Now, this weapon... just say the name a couple of times. Hammer of Dawn. It sounds badass enough, but what does it do? Does it shoot bullets? Does it strangle your enemies? Does it blow them to pieces? Oh no. No. It only summons a massive orbital laser from outer space to, I don't know, melt your enemies' faces off. It is the most wild, well, no, I guess it's not the most wild, but it's one of the most wild weapons in gaming. It's a laser that you bring in from outer space just feet away from you. It can kill enemies, it can kill teammates, and it can probably kill you. And it is so satisfying, especially when you make a successful kill on a moving enemy with the Hammer of Dawn. Number 3 on the list is the AC-130 from the Modern Warfare series. Now, I have mixed feelings about this series. I didn't really like the first one. I mean, I love the first one. I didn't really like the second one, and I'm looking forward to the third one. But one thing remained true to both games, and that is the AC-130. And it is so badass. You're in a plane, and you have a guy calling out as you get kills in a very eerie way. Oh, nice kill. Tango down. Good job. As you blow enemies to bits, watching their bodies fly. Number 2 is the Fat Man from Fallout 3. I don't know what I can say. What do you expect a Fat Man to do? Well, blow up. And that's exactly what the Fat Man does. I wonder what this flying, inconspicuous small piece of metal could do. How about a mini nuke? Yeah, that's right. You can set off a small nuke. Now, this may not be as powerful as the Hammer of Dawn, but it's the fact that the ammo is so scarce in the game world, and when you finally launch one of the, 4 rockets you have in the game, it is immensely satisfying to see the physical impact of that explosion right on your enemies, or in other cases on yourself. You have to be careful when using this weapon, because if you use it at too close a proximity, well, let's just say bad things can happen. You might lose a leg. Number 1 is the Portal Gun from the Portal series. Now, I know this isn't exactly a weapon. It can be used as a weapon, however. But this is on the list not because it's a weapon of mass destruction, or because it's badass or stealthy. It's on the list because it has immense potential. And I'm not talking the incredible potential it has in normal life, like, I don't know, traveling to the moon, to the other side of the world, shipping boxes in the matter of seconds. No, I'm talking about its military potential, because after all, this is a weapons list. Just imagine the possibilities if you gave this to an army. If every soldier carried one of these with their other guns, it would open up a massive door in terms of strategy. You could do so many things with it, including probably dropping a nuke. I don't know, maybe a Fat Man through the portal's hole. Now, I dare you to try to come up with a list of the different things you could do with this portal gun. It is infinite, because when you have a hole that you put somewhere, and then you can put another hole somewhere else, and they are connected, you can make a doorway anywhere, and you can make a doorway from anywhere to anywhere. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you liked this list. It's my first time doing a top 10, so it's not great. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.